Is this all the books?
Professional. This is all the books.
Okay.
Are you ready for all the books?
All of them?
Well, it's a couple.
Do you like?
Let's not get crazy.
How do you feel about vegetables?
What? What's up to our sidekicks and henchfolk out there in the Geek Nation? Thanks for hanging out with us, Jeremy.
Hi.
And JD of Johnny Destructo's Hero Complex, located at 4327 Main Street, Philadelphia, PA 19127. Oh, it's a rad-ass comic shop that caters to rad-ass folks just like you. So get out of the screen and get into here. Because to me, you're
Get
on
into
the screen.
me. Sorry.
And we're here to talk about comics, but without spoilers, on a show we call Fresh Floppies. Why do we call it that? Because we're going to rate the books, the floppies, if you will, on a pretty
Arbitrary.
meaningless and arbitrary rating system of freshness. So let's start off with Absolute Green Bean. Is that what you're asking if I like?
Absolute Green Bean, yeah.
Yeah, Absolute Green Bean, Absolute Green Arrow #1. I'm sorry, DC presents All In Absolute Green Arrow #1.
Can I interrupt before you get into the important stuff?
Please do.
Did you see that we're getting an All In Act 2?
Oh, I did not.
So we now have All In Act 2, and Next Level happening all at the same time?
And Absolute.
And Absolute.
Yep.
So I don't know what any of that means. Anyway, this is Green Bean.
The Longbow Killer, Chapter 1 by Pornsak Pichetshote? Pichetshote.
I'm not going to do a better job.
Oh, okay. And then Rafael Albuquerque. I will figure out how to say that name at some point. I promise. So everyone is super stoked about Absolute Green Arrow, much to my surprise. We've got Absolute Batman, Absolute Flash, Absolute Wonder Woman, Absolute Green Lantern. Who am I missing? Absolute Superman.
Yeah, there you go.
And then Absolute Green Arrow just dropped today, and then Absolute Catwoman is coming soon.
I think that's just next week.
Is it?
I think.
I don't know what it was. I guess the preview really struck a chord with a lot of folks out there in comic book land, and I got a lot of pre-orders for Absolute Green Arrow, which I am delighted about. But no one usually cares about Green Arrow to this degree. So I was very curious to see why.
Like for people who have been reading Absolute, I can understand some excitement. Because, spoiler alert, for months ago, there
like
was
a year ago. Yeah,
was it really a year ago?
It was a while ago. Yeah.
We saw Ollie. What's his last name again?
Ollie Queen.
Queen. Thank you. We saw Ollie Queen for a page, and it was him getting his skull smashed.
Yeah.
Decidedly dead.
Yeah.
He was basically
very
just
quickly.
Yeah, he was a plot point for a conversation happening between a bunch of bad guys
in Absolute Evil one shot.
In Absolute Evil. Thank you. So when I heard there was a Green Arrow, I was excited because I was like, oh, this, I don't know, it could be another person, could be someone undead, could who knows? We don't know.
Yeah.
So that I understand. But for people who weren't in the know being excited about it, again, great. Love it.
Yeah.
Just surprising.
I love hype, man. I love it. So what, speaking of the hype, did it live up to the hype for you?
I think it did.
Yeah.
It's
not bad.
No,
it's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
I'd say it's pretty dang fresh.
Pretty dang fresh?
Pretty dang fresh, which is good.
Yeah. I also am not putting it quite at fresh AF.
No. It's like, it's just under fresh AF.
Yeah, me too. There was a couple times that it felt, I'm trying to think of a better word than messy, but it felt, parts felt a little disconnected for me. But otherwise, the characters I very much enjoyed.
And I don't know why I'm a victim of this. I don't know, but there were certain times where I'm like, wait, who? Yeah. They would be talking about people and they'd be throwing names around. And for some reason, I was just like, wait, who in the story was that name? Who's that person? I don't know why. I don't know if it was like the way they were drawn or maybe just not the characters weren't given enough introduction.
I might have been suffering from the same thing because I think there were definitely a few times that a name was mentioned or a concept or a business, and I was like, who, like this conversation right here, I was losing track of like who that was.
Yes.
There was some mild info dumps that I think I tended to lose track of, which might just be my fault. But.
I think one of the issues might be that there are two characters in this storyline. There are two characters who create a company. The one character is drawn to look sort of nerdy and a little, pardon my phrasing, but dumpy. And then I guess maybe because now he's a billionaire, he has a personal trainer. And so he looks, I didn't realize they were the same character.
Yeah.
And I had to flip back and forth and go, oh, okay. So I like headcanoned. Okay, he was a little dumpy, and now he's a billionaire and is toit.
Yeah.
So, but I didn't know they were the same character. So stuff like that. But other than that, I loved it. One of my favorite parts of this book is how, for anyone who doesn't know, the Absolute Universe has made things a little darker, a little slightly edgelordier for our characters.
Arguably more realistic.
Arguably.
Conceptually more realistic.
Okay, I've been reading Absolute Batman. That book is not.
You're right.
realistic.
I'm sorry.
Man has an axe for a logo.
Wow.
Doesn't make any sense. Somehow it bends around his torso, but then he has an axe. Anyway,
just because you don't get it.
Green Arrow's trick arrows here are gnarly.
They are. Yeah.
What if I had a trick arrow that was a virus? Yeah. Hey, you want some bubble skin?
Also,
I've got a trick arrow for bubble skin.
Also, his bow is cool as hell.
It is cool.
Yeah.
Very much in line with Absolute Batman. And
yeah,
like the way
you're right.
His outfit is more
everything being like multi-purpose. Yeah.
That word.
Utilitarian. You're right.
It went wonderful. So yeah, pretty dang fresh. Absolute Green Arrow. I did enjoy it, but not quite fresh AF levels. So yeah, good stuff.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Oh, and also we get Dinah. We get a very different Dinah in here.
We do.
Which I'm very excited about because one of my favorite things about Green
AKA
Arrow
Black Canary
is Black Canary.
Yeah.
I never care about Black Canary, but I love when she's in the book. So yeah. I mean, I never care about Green Arrow, but I love Black Canary.
Got it. Yeah.
You
that makes
got
sense.
there. You figured it out.
You guys got it too.
All right. Heads up.
Heads.
Odin. #1 from Image Comics by one of my favorites, James Tynion IV and Marguerite Bennett, with art by Letizia Cadonici and colors by Jordi Belair.
Tynion is the best.
I do love me some Tynion. And this is a story about a cop or FBI?
She is a reporter.
Oh shit, she's a reporter.
Yeah, she's an undercover reporter that has infiltrated a neo-Nazi group.
Yes. And they are traveling to go to a place of Nordic background.
Yeah, that they have deemed as a significant geographical location to their quote-unquote fatherland, being, Nordic something. They don't really specify.
And then they take drugs, and then crazy shit happens.
Yeah, it takes
continued.
It takes a pretty harsh turn. It doesn't go in the direction I expected it to go, which I guess realistically I didn't have a specific expected direction, but I
had no idea what this book was even about until I opened it.
I only knew about I had read like the synopsis before I ordered it, and that was it.
Yeah.
So I knew what she was doing. I knew that it was a neo-Nazi group. And yeah, it gets really weird.
Yeah.
I like it a lot, actually.
No, I really like this too. Look at that cover. The issue 2 covers gnarly as hell. That's awesome. But yeah, Odin, I think pretty dang fresh again. Not quite fresh AF.
Yeah,
but I'm
agree.
in. I'm going to read issue 2 for sure.
Me too. It's definitely, there was something. I think part of it is my own. I don't even know if I want to call it bias because they are Nazis. So like at that point, that's just a reasonable opinion.
Yeah.
But I think it's part of my own enthusiasm around seeing anything anti-Nazi, anti-white supremacy. I just want to see people get punched in the face.
Yeah.
And they
you
didn't.
Mean the Nazis, not the anti-Nazi.
I want to see the Nazis get punched in the face. And notably, Nazis did not get punched in the face in this book.
Right.
So, which is
Weird.
it wouldn't have made sense given the plot.
Yeah.
But I think I was looking for that and didn't get it, which might be the only reason that it's not fresh AF for me.
Yeah. Same. No, that's great. I remember thinking like,
Yeah.
Oh.
They're making them seem like people.
Yeah. Yes.
Which is what rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah,
but also,
it's not over.
It's not over. And also in the real world, you're not going to solve a problem by acting like they're not people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
But it's okay to think they're not people. You can punch them.
That is, we support punching them. All right. Odin, pretty dang fresh.
Yeah, pretty dang fresh. I agree.
Reborn, Ultimate Impact, #1. But Chris Condon. Chris Condon?
Chris Condon.
Chris Condon. What else did Chris Condon write this week?
Is that a writer or artist?
He's the writer. Oh, it's another book that we haven't gotten to yet. Okay. Reborn, Ultimate Impact, #1 by Chris Condon and Stefano Caselli, I believe. Yep. Color artists Marte Gracia and David Curiel. This, if you are reading the Ultimate Universe, you could read this.
Yeah.
It explicitly ties back to Ultimate Spider-Man. What was that called? That miniseries? Ultimate Spider-Man something stuff. So this is Miles based, and it takes place in 616, sort of, while also taking place in the negative zone of 6160, which is the Ultimate Universe.
So it is the negative zone of the Ultimate Universe?
I believe so.
Okay.
1660, is that what it is?
Interesting.
Negative zone universe 6160. So 6160 is the Ultimate Universe. And so can you tell the people what an origin box is? Bet you can.
Well,
I believe in you.
Yeah, but should I? Because it's kind of pivotal to what this book is.
But I mean, if you read that series, if you read the
I haven't.
Incursion. So that's what it was. Ultimate Spider-Man Incursion, which is a 5-issue miniseries that deals with Miles Morales going into the Ultimate Universe in order to find his little sister. He is given care of what's called the origin boxes. So if you read the beginning of the Ultimate Universe, the maker went through and made sure a bunch of people didn't get their powers, and then Iron Lad, I guess.
Yeah, I read the name Iron Lad in this, so I was like, "Was that actually what he was called?"
That's his name, Iron Lad. Who in our universe is a young Avenger, not Iron Man.
Gotcha.
But in the Ultimate Universe, Tony Stark was Iron Lad, and he wound up going around giving people like Peter what's called an origin box, and it is something that will unlock the powers that you're supposed to have.
Oh, so okay, so it's not just forcing powers upon a person; it unlocks something that's already there.
Oh, I think it's also forcing powers upon you.
Okay,
like, hey Peter, you were supposed to get bit by a spider, yada yada yada. It never happened. Here's this origin box. It will give you the powers you're supposed to have.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's not. It's not actually the spider. I don't think. But,
I see.
Yeah. So
the only reason that I read this was because it is tied into the upcoming event Avengers Armageddon.
Yes.
Because the origin boxes.
Oh, okay.
So right now we're still in I guess prequel territory of Avengers Armageddon.
Yeah.
Which so far has been Captain America, Wolverine, Weapons of Armageddon, and now this has been Reborn, Ultimate Impact. I saw in the list of like prequel stuff, so I was like, okay, how does that explain? So origin boxes are relevant in Wolverine, Weapons of Armageddon.
Ah, I did not know.
They don't know what it is. They don't call it that. And then I picked up this, and it explains what an origin box is.
Interesting. Okay, so. Before we get on to, I was going to jump to Wolverine, but let's not do that. What did you think of Reborn Ultimate Impact?
I thought it was fresh enough.
I thought it was fresh enough. Yes. I thought the writing was fun. I thought the art was great. And I like the idea of we need to create some new characters or new versions of older characters. We have these things called origin boxes.
Yeah.
There you go. I won't ruin it, but there was a Marvel Cinematic Universe project recently that had a new version of an old character, and I was waiting for them to make that happen in the comic books, and here we go. Which I'm not going to spoil who it is or what.
Is that happening?
It's happening in here. So yeah, I'm curious to see how that's going to play out. Which, if you haven't seen it yet, the project that I won't tell you about, you should watch it.
There's a recommendation for something.
Yeah, I recommend a thing that it was good. That's it. This was pretty dang fresh.
Yeah, it's
fresh enough for you.
If you don't know what an origin box is and you're keeping up with Avengers Armageddon, then this explains to you what it is. Yeah. Outside of that, I didn't really care.
Well, it might be important for folks moving forward because this does unlock new superheroes.
Yeah.
So this is the first appearance of several new superheroes that are making their way into the 616 universe. So I think it's worth checking out just for that. Speaking of Wolverine, Weapons of Armageddon, which is leading into Armageddon.
This is issue number 4.
Yeah. I haven't read a single issue.
I have enjoyed this. Like I said,
Chip Zdarsky.
By Chip Zdarsky.
And Maresca. Somebody Maresca. Oh, Luca Maresca. All right, go.
So this is going hand in hand with the current Captain America series, which is also very good.
God damn it.
And it's been good since the beginning, which is great. This is focused on, there's another company trying to make super soldiers and experimenting on people. Wolverine hears about it. He's going to rescue this kid who's being experimented on. He's got a bunch of adamantium in his body, et cetera, et cetera. That's pretty much all. Long story short, there's a box and there's a bunch of people who don't know what the box is.
Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha.
That's pretty much where we're at.
Wonderful.
But it's been good up to this point. This issue was still good. It's not something I would be reading if it weren't for Armageddon coming up. Yeah. But you should be reading Captain America because it's very good.
Nice. Just a little tidbit from me. This artist really likes Ron Garney. Luca Maresca. Boy, a lot of Ron Garney. If you like Ron Garney, you'll like Luca Maresca because he also really likes Ron Garney. Very similar style. Yeah.
I see.
What's next? Do you want to tell me about Venom, number 258 by Al Ewing and Carlos Gómez?
Yeah, Venom 258 I read just because I was curious what they were going to do to follow up the whole Death Spiral crossover.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's Peter and MJ sorting through their collective drama and trauma.
I always like that, though. I like a good... MJ and Peter are going for a walk in the park and they're unloading to each other.
I'm not mad about it. I enjoyed it perfectly fine. It was good dialogue. It was, characters were solid. There's some more fun interaction between like Venom and MJ.
Yeah.
So they're getting on friendlier terms now and it's actually kind of charming.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
So I'd say it's fresh. It's nothing. It's not the Kickstarter of a big change or anything.
Yeah.
We're just kind of wrapping up what happened.
Although there is a big change.
Well,
right?
There's a
and I don't know if it's a spoiler because it's on the covers that are coming out
on the
soon.
variant covers, or
yeah, no, just like upcoming covers. Like if you've seen any upcoming covers, she's got a new outfit.
Yeah,
the new MJ and Venom. The Venom has a new outfit.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's kind of indicative of them being friendly with each other now and getting along. It's kind of like it's a new outfit for her.
For a new time.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm going to read it because I always like these sorts of issues where it's just like, let's take a break from all the crazy shit that's been happening and we're just going to vent a little bit or like reconnect and kind of show where we're at now. It's kind of cool. Since you did that, I'm going to talk about Amazing Spider-Man.
Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah. Let's see if I can find my copy of it. Here it goes. Number 29, Legacy issue 993. I've got the variant cover. What if Spider-Man's greatest foes were his greatest allies? And this is by Joe Kelly with phenomenal art by Pete Woods. Pete Woods has been around for a very long time. This is the best work of his career. This entire issue. I actually pulled you aside just to show you a 2-page spread of two characters duking
a really
it out.
Good spread.
Awesome. It's so good. I don't think it's a spoiler. Daredevil's in this. He's there. He's helping Peter out. They are longtime friends, so it shouldn't be a big spoiler. So, this is another good one. And we're introduced to another villain who, if you've been reading this book, is not a surprise because it's been a slow build of Brian Nehring, who
is Peter Parker's co-worker
and friend as far as Joe Kelly is concerned. Joe Kelly introduced and created this character with issue number 1 and was like, they were friends back in middle school and you just never knew about it.
Yeah, we got like childhood flashbacks and stuff. So
he wound up getting Parker a job at the Rand Corporation and they were working on like mushroom technology.
Yeah, it was like mushrooms that could hold up structures and be buildings or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It was mushroom stuff.
Mushroom stuff. And now, of course, 29 issues later, Brian is a mushroom villain. Not a big surprise.
The mushroom man.
So yeah, this was really, really solid. It's a good introduction to this new character, this new status quo for this character, and the art is really, really nice. Plus, we get I love that Peter came home with a bunch of cosmic characters who are just living in his apartment now. I love that, and Symbi.
Yeah.
I love Symbi.
Oh yeah, isn't there a Symbi series coming out or a one shot maybe?
Yeah, yep. He's like the new Jeff the Land Shark.
Yeah.
So yeah, pretty dang fresh. Amazing Spider-Man number 29. What do we want to wrap it up? What else is next?
Isn't that it?
No.
No?
Of the Earth. We're going to wrap it up with
Welcome
Of the
to
Earth, also by Christopher Condon.
There it is.
Who did the Ultimate Reborn series that we talked about a couple minutes ago. And this is drawn by Charlie Adlard, who you would know if you read The Walking Dead.
I didn't.
He did so many issues. He did the majority of that entire run of Walking Dead, except for like 6 issues, I think. And this is a new creator-owned series from Image Comics called Of the Earth #1. It's about bad oil. What'd you think?
Yeah, it's a similar reason I got into the Odin book, and I was hoping for Nazis to get punched. I was hoping for oil tycoons to get punched.
Yeah.
Oil tycoons did not get punched in this. This is much more of a horror book than I expected.
Yeah, I had no idea.
It's actually a very good, like, slow burn horror book in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's fantastic.
Yep.
And it's focused on basically a weird supernatural entity that manifests if people drill too deep for oil.
Yeah.
It is the modern equivalent of they dug too deep.
Mm-hmm.
And the only thing, I will say it's Fresh AF, the only thing I didn't like was the first 2 pages are just full novel, which like is a childish complaint, but also I'm a slow reader, which is why I read comic books.
Yeah.
So when I opened that up, I was like, I don't have time for this.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah.
And then at the very end, there's another text.
Yeah.
But that's just like a letter from Chris Condon.
Yeah, I thought it was more in story text because it has like a logo that was otherwise seen in the story. And I got real mad about it. And then I realized it was just an author letter. And I was like, okay, we're fine.
Also, I would say, having read this, that the Oil Field Graveyard Tales of Wildcatter Myth novella that is republished here for our benefit is better served at the back. I did not, because I saw this block of text, there's 2 pages of text, I went, nope, I'm going to read the story. And then after I got emotionally invested in the story and what's happening here, then I went, you know what, I'm going to go and see what this excerpt is. And I think you could have just had it at the end.
Yeah, I agree.
Right?
I do think it would have been good at the end. I also just think it could have been presented in another way.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. It's cool. It's like an in-universe horror book or an in-universe book talking about this like horror phenomenon.
Yeah.
And it preludes this to kind of introduce you to the concept. I just feel like there could have been, like, we could have had it in like the flashback of the author from that book talking to somebody they interviewed, which they talk about interviews in this quote unquote book. And I feel like something like that would have felt better than opening to, here's full pages of text. Yeah. But otherwise
it was good. I like it. It's off to a good start. Same guy, Chris Condon, who did Everything Dead and Dying.
Oh, it's a fantastic book, dude.
That's what I'm saying. If you haven't read Everything Dead and Dying, it's a really good horror short miniseries of like 4 or 5 issues. And I think this is worth jumping onto if you're interested in some horror.
I agree.
Yeah, it's a quick in and out read, except for the
novel.
pages of text. All right, we did it.
It's been done.
I am looking forward to reading Ryan North's Fantastic Four, because now I'm a Fantastic Four fan, and I'm going to be reading issue number 11 this week.
I'm looking forward to picking up Wonder Woman because I want to see where this whole Wonder War thing is going. Internet reviews are not good, but I have not notoriously, but they have been consistently bad. I have consistently enjoyed it.
Yes. So the internet hates Tom King a lot.
They do, yeah. He's
right.
wordy.
No, I mean, they hate him. They're like, he's a bad human person because he worked for the CIA.
Well, I don't know his history, so I don't claim to have an opinion in either direction.
Yeah. Anyway, that's it. Email us at cultpopgo@gmail.com. Let us know what you thought of this week's books. Let us know what you thought of last week's books. Let us know what you thought of the books from 7 weeks ago.
Let us know what you think of my outfit.
Ooh, how's he look? Is he looking good? Chat. He's bringing back, what are these things called?
Cargo pants?
Cargo pants.
I've been wearing exclusively cargo pants for the past 2 weeks.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with us, and we'll talk at you later. Oh, you should also check out the live stream if this comes out before the live stream, because we're going to be talking about potentially my favorite movie since Hereditary, which is called Obsession. We're going to be talking about that Wednesday night, 8 o'clock on our YouTube channel. And then if this is after that, you see this after that, you could still go back and watch it. So go do that. Thanks so much, and we'll talk at you later. Ba, ba, ba.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, thanks.